billionaire, a private island, private jets landing quietly under dark skies, powerful names, closed doors, and a case that refuses to disappear. In 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead inside a Manhattan jail cell. The official ruling was suicide. There is no verified evidence proving homicide, but in a case involving extreme wealth, global influence, and elite connections, many people felt the story ended too quietly. Because sometimes when power operates at the highest levels, silence feels louder than answers. Jeffrey Epstein did not inherit a global empire. He did not build a Fortune 500 corporation. He did not invent a revolutionary technology. Yet somehow he positioned himself among presidents, billionaires, royalty, scientists, and some of the most influential figures on Earth. How? Epstein cultivated access. He hosted private gatherings. He traveled in elite circles. He presented himself as a financial strategist with exclusive insight. Over time, he constructed an image of wealth and intelligence. But behind that image, serious allegations were growing. In 2008, Epstein faced charges related to sexual misconduct involving minors. The result was a controversial plea deal, one that many later described as unusually lenient. He served time, but far less than many believed the accusations warranted. For critics, that moment marked a fracture in public trust. Because when systems appear to bend, people begin to question who they truly serve. In the Caribbean stood Little St. James, a private island, remote, controlled, guarded. Flight logs later revealed frequent travel. Visitors arrived discreetly and departed quietly. Victims would later describe patterns of manipulation, abuse, and coercion. The allegations were disturbing, serious, systematic. And as investigations deepened, the network surrounding Epstein appeared increasingly complex. Because influence rarely moves alone. It moves through relationships, through shared interests, through access. In 2019, federal authorities arrested Epstein again, this time on sex trafficking charges involving minors. The investigation expanded rapidly. Authorities seized hard drives, computers, financial records, contact books, thousands of pages of documents. Many well-known names appeared in flight logs and address books. And it is important to state clearly, being mentioned in documents does not equal criminal guilt. That distinction matters, but transparency matters too. The public began asking a larger question. How did someone accused of such crimes move freely among elite circles for decades? August 10, 2019. Jeffrey Epstein was found unresponsive in his jail cell. The official cause of death, suicide by hanging. There is no verified evidence proving homicide. However, multiple procedural failures were later acknowledged. Security cameras malfunctioned. Required inmate checks were reportedly missed. Oversight breakdowns were confirmed. Authorities cited negligence. Yet for millions of observers, the timing raised suspicion. In high-profile cases involving powerful individuals, public confidence is fragile. And when procedural failures occur, uncertainty spreads quickly. The Epstein case stopped being only about one man. It became about systems, about influence, about wealth, about accountability. How does someone accused of severe crimes maintain elite access for so long? How do institutions respond when power and money are involved? Where does responsibility begin? And where does it end? One of the most striking aspects of the Epstein case was not only the criminal investigation, but the public reaction. Headlines dominated global news cycles. Speculation flooded social platforms. Documentaries and podcasts attempted to fill in the gaps. And when information feels incomplete, narratives rush in to fill the silence. That is how trust is shaped, and sometimes fractured. Because when powerful individuals are involved, many people assume influence may distort outcomes. Whether that assumption is accurate or not, the perception alone can redefine how institutions are viewed. The official case may be closed. Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted, but many documents remain sealed, and many questions remain unanswered. Curiosity is not conspiracy. It is human. The real question is not what we believe happened. The real question is, will the full story ever be told? And if it is, will we recognize it?